Hello, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Me and the wife, we were hanging out in the mountains yesterday and all that. Plus, day before, mountains are beautiful. It's a good place to find peace. And we just hanged out and then got back home and then had to wait a little bit and had to go service a restaurant about 2 in the morning. So got home about 7 this morning. But let's get into some scripture and we'll go from there. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. It will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. Believers in humble circumstances ought to take pride in their high position, but the rich should take pride in their humiliation, since they will pass away like a wildflower. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. It blossoms, falls, and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich will fade away even while they go about their business. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. Don't be deceived, my brothers and sisters. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. He chose to give us birth through the word of truth, that we might be a kind of first fruits of all he created. And then, you've heard that before. A lot of people, God is tempting me here. God is, putting this in front of me and all that. No. That's your inner desires, just like inner guilt. Let's say a certain scripture gets you. That's your inner guilt. It has nothing to do with the scripture. That has everything to do with you. Just like your desires, that has everything to do with you, nothing to do with God. So we can't be blaming him. We got to every day try to do better. Just get up, get rid of those desires. Don't just go out and thinking this, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I want to do that. Hey, let me try that. Be careful. Make sure it's good. And make sure it doesn't bring you down, your desires to sin, right? Well, I love every one of y'all. Look in the description box where I read from. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share, but also hit the notification bell. They'll bump you off, and then you're going to miss some scripture, but that's okay too. You'll find me again. But I love every one of y'all, and I hope everyone is having a great day. And today is another day to try to do something good. Try again to do something better. Try to get away from your desires, and and do something more productive, more stable, and more common. The mountains, the country. I don't care where you live. You get a little stressed. Go an hour outside of your city. There's some country out there somewhere, ain't it? So, but I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon.